Okay, so now the next thing I want to do is I want to add, I'm going to click off my content here. So I have the content for the first button showing up. So now I want the content for these buttons to show up. And I'm going to add them over here, but I'm going to swap them out. So let me go back to my content area. And I need to be careful because I'm going to test these on certain frames. I want to make sure I'm on the right frame. So I'm going to do exactly at 20. Right click, insert keyframe, and right on 30, right click, insert keyframe, and then 40, right click, insert right click, insert keyframe. Okay, so now, I want to go to my second one. So I got my gabelle. The first one I want it to be the first button, which is the gabelle. The second one, I'm going to click on the content graphic here. And I want to swap that out. So I'm going to swap, and under restaurant content, which is already showing up here, I want it to be the second one, which is going to be Gary Gary. Hit OK. And now I want to go to my third content section, which is right here. I'm just going to click anywhere in here. And I'm going to select the graphic and then swap. Go to my third one, which is Il Piatto. Hit OK. Now it's Il Piatto. Now I want to go to my fourth one. So click in here, click the graphic, swap, and the last one, Pure Platters. Hit OK. And now if I scroll through here, I'll have Pure Platters for my last one, Il Piatto is for the third one, Gary Gary for second, and Gabelle Gabelle. Well, those all look good. Okay, so let's go see if we can get this code to get these all to work. So I'm going to select my first frame, go into my actions, and I need to do all of these as a go to and stop. So let me do a edit copy or Command C, which seems to work better for me on here. I'm doing that whole line. I want to do all four. Go there. Do that. And then I'm going to change each one of these because this is the Gary Gary is on frame 20. The Il Piatto is on frame 30. And the Pure Platters is on frame 40. Okay, so now let's go under Control Test and see if that might work. Main menu, and it looks like it is. So going good so far. All right. So let's see, what do we need next here? We got our content. Oh yeah, now we're going to start adding some animation. So the first thing we want to do is we have our actions going to this frame 10 and just staying there. And then the next one we click on, it goes to 20. Now we're going to make this whole section a place to go to. That way we can add our animations to it. So let's select, you can select anywhere in this area, this content, and under label, there's a name. And so what we're going to do is we're going to call it label. I'm going to copy that. It's Command C. I'm going to call this one 1. And so you'll see down here, it comes up with the name that we just gave it, label 1, and then it has a little red flag down there. So let's go to our second section, and we're going to call it label 2. Go to our third section, call it label 3. Our fourth section is going to be label 4. Okay, now to test this out, just to show that those frame numbers aren't working, I don't think. It might, let me see. It might still be working. Oh yeah, I guess it still works. Okay. Select on my, I'm going to click on my first frame on the actions, go in here. I want to change these to label 1, label 2, label 3, and label 4. Because each one of those, label 4 should be pure platters, and so on and so on. And let's see if that works. Command return. Good. Still working. Okay. So now we got that taken care of. I think I'm going to end this next one, and then we'll go into the animation on the next one.